Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shehan Pereira, a graduate from the University of Moratuwa, specializing in electronics and telecommunications engineering. And with me, Dr. Pooja Silva, a specialist on biomechanics, and my three other colleagues, Sajit Muthukumarna, Tharaka Pereira, and Isur Pereira, presents you Swim Tour, a cutting-edge underwater motion analysis system. They say that success in sports is mostly based on participation and not winning. Yes, we agree. But what if what you do is all participate without no hope of winning? Would you accept the same excuse from the Sri Lankan cricketers who just lost yesterday? The fact is, being able to win despite many limitations inspires millions of people who strive to succeed in their lives. What if I tell you, we being born in a developing country, we are naturally at a disadvantage when it comes to sports which require speed and power? That is, one basic disadvantage being our financial status, and the other our body proportions, or it's called the body anthropometry as well. But haven't our Sri Lankans or Asians succeeded or excelled at the international level, especially in sports like swimming? Let me tell you about that. In the picture is Matthew Abesinghe. He is the first ever Sri Lankan to qualify under the Olympic standard swim. But mind you, he was trained overseas. I suppose you all have heard of Joseph Schooling, that small boy from Singapore who went all the way to beat the big fish from the USA, Michael Phelps. That is, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the right mix of talent, coaching, and technology, you can excel in any international platform. Just imagine, what if we had the kind of technology that can measure or capture precise underwater movements? That would be affordable enough so that everyone can buy it here in Sri Lanka. And what if it was versatile enough that you can carry it wherever you go for training? Ladies and gentlemen, we believe we have that solution for you. And let me introduce you to Swim Tour, the product that takes you from trying to winning. In our product, there is a lightweight suit which consists of wearable sensors, which transmits data to a standalone application. The application then, it converts into meaningful information and displays the swimmer's motion in a 3D model, as shown. And in addition to that, the application calculates very important and critical parameters such as the stroke count, stroke rate, kick count, kick rate, the angular kinematics, etc., which are required in assessing swimmers' performance. And more importantly, our system contains a database on cloud where swimmers, coaches, and elite swimmers can compare their performance over a continuous period of time. From the results, that is at St. Joseph's College, from the results we performed with the swimmers of St. Joseph's College and Swimming Coaches Association, we are extremely confident that we can turn a new page in the history books of swimming in Sri Lanka. As a matter of fact, we could do a publication from our findings at the 26th Congress of International Society of Biomechanics, Brisbane 2017. So moving on to how we're going to productize this, we have three models, namely Swim Tour 1.0. It's the consumer application where the product is designed so that you can monitor a single arm or a single leg. The price of the product would be around 12,000 rupees, and the pricing strategy is cost plus pricing. As for the next model, it would be Swim Tour 2.0, which is the practitioner application. The practitioner application, you have the full body suit, and you can purchase the upper body and the lower body separately. With that, you get the software as well. The price would be around 140,000, and the pricing strategy adopted is price skimming. And as for the third product, the Swim Tour 3.0, it is the professional application, and with all the things that, in addition to what we have in the practitioner application, the professional application consists of the most valuable database in which the elite swimmers and the coaches can use it to compare their performance over time. The price of that product would be about 450,000, and there is a renewable license for the database per year. And as for the timeline, we'd be starting developing the consumer application right away, and it will go up to develop the production of the professional application in 24 months from now. Moving on to competitive analysis, there exists no similar products to our product in the market today, so there's absolutely no rivalry, but there's a threat of new entrants, absolutely. As I explained earlier, the swimmers and coaches are our buyers. And as for substitutes, there exist camera-based systems in the market today which are really, really expensive, and you have to allocate a whole swimming pool to analyze your body, unlike our case. Right. As for the go-to-market plan, as explained earlier, for the consumer application, it's the novice swimmers and swimming enthusiasts. As for the practitioner application, that is meant for the coaches, and for the professional application, that is meant for coaches and elite swimmers alike. As for our go-to-market strategy, we look for an industry partnership with companies with global reach, and as a matter of fact, we have already initiated discussions with a reputed company that we believe have a potential in marketing. Also, we have professional collaboration with Swimming Coaches Association Sri Lanka, and we would like to give free trials to professional swimmers to feel the worth of our product without spending a dime. Moving on to the financial analysis. The blue line shows the revenue versus the cost for the consumer, professional and practitioner applications separately. And the fourth graph shows all in one graph. We value our product at 100 million rupees. So we are looking for an investment of 12 million rupees at a 12% equity share. And for the cash flow, the time to break even would be 2.5 years. And we would be spending their money because mainly on research on finding the perfect fabric solution for our product, and for hardware miniaturizing in sensors, and for the software development. And I invite you all to join hands with us today and with this product, which takes you from trying to actually winning. Thank you.
I just have one suggestion for you, because one of the entrepreneurs I worked with in the past built a device that you attach to your swimming goggles, so it traces your pulse, so you can visualize the rate at which you are swimming. And it's called instabit.com, and she's originally from Lebanon, and I know there is an increasing...
What's the site?
Instabit. Instabit. I can give you the name.
Yes.
She went through the same process, and we brought her with the program I managed before, GIST, the Consumer Electronics Show, and she got the 2014 Consumer Innovation Design Award. So I think I can put you in touch with her, because I think she went through the same issues that you'll be going through. And the second, I think, given that you are producing, as far as I know, you have a lot of producers of fabrics here, and I know that this is a trend of actually using better, more intelligent clothing with sensors, so on and so forth. So I think you are well positioned here in Sri Lanka to actually talk with some of the big companies here. Maybe you can do something together, and you leverage their expertise in fabrics with your expertise in sensors, and then probably analytics, because the things will move into the analytics space. I just had two suggestions.